Hey ladies, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Erica J. If you are new here, girl, where you been? Get on in here, have a seat. Welcome to my community. I love you all. And you clicked on this video because you want to make some changes, you want to elevate. So I'm going to share some ways and habits for you to be a stylish woman, that woman that you want to be. And I'm going to just jump right into it. And I have to start with this one because if I don't, the rest of the video is just not going to make sense, and that is knowing your body type. Okay, I've talked about this heavily in a few of my other videos, and it's very important that you know what your body type is so that when you're shopping for clothes, you know what's complementary to your body and what's not, right? I have a freebie linked in the description box below. It's a digital ebook that you can grab. It'll go right to your email. It will help you figure out what your body type is. If you don't want that, hop on Google. You know, you can put in your measurements. There's so many different ways on the internet you can figure out your body type. Super simple, right? But knowing your body type just gives you the confidence that you need to embrace where you're at in your journey. We go through so many life changes as women, whether it's like losing weight, gaining it back, cycle repeats, having a baby, depression, breakups, divorce, so many different things, right? And we constantly are in this cycle of just dressing for somebody else's body type that we see online. We're dressing for the old body, or we're dressing for the body that we wish we had. I don't know. It's just so many different things going on. But knowing your body type is like 90% of the battle in being a stylish woman, because if you don't know your body type, baby, you just out there. Every stylish woman has a signature smell, and that really goes way beyond just buying perfume, spraying perfume on, and like, okay, this is my signature smell. It goes way deeper than that, right? A stylish woman, she may do something like having a signature hair fragrance. Y'all, I'm not even kidding, I'm laughing because I just gave y'all a major secret. 99% of women don't wear hair perfume. I wear hair perfume. I'm gonna link the one that I wear in the comments below. And this has made a difference and elevated me from, like, I feel like my smell really stands out. Like, I can't remember a day that I went somewhere and people weren't asking me what I had on. But that's also in combination with my signature fragrance. So I have my signature fragrance, my signature hair fragrance, and then my lotion, my body oils. All of that comes into play and makes one unique smell. Also, fabric softener, y'all. This is another tip, y'all, of a stylish woman. Don't tell nobody I told y'all, but y'all, stop buying Downy. Downy smells good. It smells like a baby, and that's great. And I love me some Downy. I'm not downing Downy. But look online. I'm going to link some below. There's some fabric softeners that are specifically for women. Designer fabric softener sheets. It was so hard to say that, but you can find that online, and it takes your smell. It's just different, y'all. You're gonna be out there hitting different, and your smell is gonna be very unique and one of a kind. It's gonna differentiate you from every other woman out there, and your signature smell is gonna be on people's minds. It's gonna be something that they do not forget. So another habit of a stylish woman is owning and knowing your own personal style. Now, I know a lot of us can struggle with this. This can be like a delicate subject where we feel like we just don't even know where to begin to find our personal style. And I'm gonna do an entire video dedicated just for that, because I read my comments and I know that is an issue. But to start off, if you don't know where your personal style exactly lies, I want you to like take a day or some time, go to the mall, try on some different things, take pictures of those things, and when you get home, I want you to look through your phone and I want you to look at the different pieces that you had on, what worked for you, what didn't work for you, and start to make a collage of things that you feel like are the essence of who you are. And personal style also has a lot to do with, what do you do all day? What do you do every day? What are you dressing for every day? Are you at the office all day, or is your look more casual, more toned down? Are you an entrepreneur? So you have to take those things into consideration so that when you are building your personal style, you are also dressing for your daily activities. You don't have a closet full of non-functional clothes that you cannot wear, that are not useful to your everyday life. Another habit of a stylish woman is knowing how to wear and select proper undergarments. And when I say that, I mean a shapewear, okay? When you get to a certain level in life, you pretty much know that shapewear is just an essential to your wardrobe. And I know some of you guys don't want to hear that. And when you think of shapewear, you think of that stuff that like contort your body, or it's supposed to like give you a shape that you don't have, and that's totally not what I mean. Shapewear is to really give you that confidence that you need underneath your clothes, and it's really meant to just smooth you out those little problem areas like cellulite or rolls, because baby girl, I got biscuits underneath this jacket, okay? So like when I have on different dresses or different shirts, I definitely have on shapewear underneath there, because you're not gonna catch me out here with like my rolls showing or just looking a mess. I just feel like there's just no reason for that when I can just put on a piece of shapewear. Just knowing that it's time to add shapewear to your wardrobe is definitely a habit of a well-dressed, stylish woman. And also just regular undergarments that are complementary to your body. Like some of us, like for me, I'm very busty, so I know that those little dainty little bras that I would love to wear, they're just not for me. So I know certain shirts, you know, I just can't pull that off, right? And we need to know these different things so that when we're wearing our clothes, we just look seamless, we just look well put together, we're not bulging out of things, we just don't, you know, we just want to look polished. A stylish woman just always wants to look polished and put together in all of her clothes. Another habit of a stylish woman, I kid you not, is getting your clothes tailored and altered for your body. So tailoring your clothes is going to be an absolute game changer for your wardrobe. You got to think, when we are shopping, we are not a one size fit all, right? So what you buy is going to look one way on you, what I buy is going to look one way on me, but the clothing is all cut the same, right? So tailor your clothes gives your clothes this very polished look, right? It literally looks like it's made for you. And I just started doing this about, I don't know, I want to say about 8 years ago I started doing this. And I used to have this mentality, this is so silly, like, oh, I bought the outfit, I'm not gonna, you know, spend extra money going to like getting it altered. But then when I thought about it, I'm like, if I don't like the way it fits, like say I have a two-piece, I'm a large on the top, medium on the bottom is too big, it's just not flowing. So if I spend that extra $10 just getting the pants altered, it's gonna look like a tailored two-piece or a tailored suit or whatever it is, right? So I suggest like we just go the extra mile, spend that extra $5 or $6, skip the Starbucks that day, you know, get the shirt altered, you know, get the side taken in a little bit, or the sleeves cut down, or the pants that are at the bottom. It just looks so much better, and that just makes your style just come together in such an elevated way. So this one, for a lot of us, you're not gonna like it. Me, I'm the organization queen. I love a clean house, I love a clean closet. It makes me anxious if it's not. But staying organized is like half your battle to being a stylish woman. I mean, you have to stay organized, right? You cannot go into your closet, you know, and there's piles of clothes over here, there's unfolded laundry, everything is in disarray, and you're gonna pick out an outfit, you know, very quickly and be put together. It's just not gonna happen, because it's just too much chaos, it's too much clutter, and nothing fabulous could come out of that, right? So clean out your closet, take a day, clean out your closet, get organized. The Container Store is your best friend. Walmart is your best friend. You can buy, I absolutely have this pull-out chest from the Container Store to organize my jewelry, and jewelry matters, okay, that I can go to whenever I'm ready to put on my jewelry, so that it's not scattered everywhere. I'm not looking for pieces, everything is just right there. Organize your closet. If you want to get the hangers, those little special hangers where you can hang your jeans, hang those up. Color coordinate, girl. I love a good color coordinated closet. I had to do this one time, I'm not kidding, right? That was never the goal, was to coordinate the closet, but it just happened because I had like a situation where I had to get the floor fixed in my closet, and I literally had to take everything out of my closet. So when I put everything back, I was like, let me just go ahead and like make my dream closet my dream closet. So I color coordinated everything. My jewelry is all organized in chests, and y'all, it has taken my style to a different level. It may sound petty, and I'm a boutique owner, Shop 500 Boutique, for those of you that didn't know. Organizing my closet in that way took my style to a different level, and I'm gonna tell you why. Like, I am literally a busy entrepreneur and a busy mom. My child is in every sport known to man, and usually in the morning, like, I never get to go back home, right? So whatever I put on at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, that's what I have on all day. And what I fell into was whatever's right here available and clean, that's in my face, I just throw it on, right? Because it's right there. Jogging pants, you know, matching sets that are already right there, right? When I organized my closet and heavily invested in knowing where everything was, it was so much easier to put on like a super chic outfit in the morning, because I didn't really have to think about every little thing, right? Because I know my blazers are here, white shirts are here, jeans are here, black jeans are over here, my florals. I mean, girl, I did a thing to that closet. So it's really easy to get dressed. And also, besides staying organized with the color coordination, I also started to just put out my clothes the night before. Since everything was already organized, I can just go back the night before or the night before, just pick out something. I can lay out my base layers at night. I kind of have in mind what I'm gonna wear for my jewelry because it's all in my chest, and I'm good to go. And I know some of you guys are like, I don't have time to do that, I'm busy, yada, yada, yada. But if you literally just take half a day, one day, and organize your closet, it's gonna save you so much time in the long run. Trust me, y'all. Like, listen, I didn't do it for a long time because I'm like, it's too much stuff in here. I'm not about to take time and do all this. But when I was forced to do it, I was like, man, I should have did this a long time ago because this saves me so much time. I'm looking so much better. I'm feeling so much better because I'm not just throwing on the first thing I see. For those of you that are new here, my name is Erica J. I own Shop 500 Boutique, a women's clothing boutique located on the south side of Chicago. I've been here for 10 years. You know, I carry some very chic pieces that I think you might like. So if you want to shop, check out the website. The link is below in the description box. I also carry some very high quality shapewear that you will absolutely be in love with. I also have a discount code, you know, so you can save some coins if you choose to shop. So another habit of a stylish woman is paying attention to your details. That's in your shoes and your accessories, right? We can't spend all this time on building a nice wardrobe with a nice outfit and not care about our shoes and accessories. Accessories can take your outfit from like a 5 to a 10, and shoes can definitely make or break your outfit. I have definitely been in a place where I've had everything done from head all the way to the ankles, and then dang, that I didn't get the shoes quite right. So always pay attention to detail when you're dealing with your shoes and your accessories. And you want to build accessories that you don't have to like buy over and over again. Try to invest in some quality pieces. And that does not mean breaking the bank. There are some designers out there that have very low cost, high quality jewelry that will last, that won't tarnish. You want to make sure you add those kind of pieces to your wardrobe so you're not just continuously buying pieces over and over again. And invest in your shoes too. Let's get away from buying like super cheap shoes, because sometimes super cheap shoes translate to looking like super cheap shoes, and then you're buying another pair of shoes again. But in the beginning, if you just invest a little bit more, the shoes will last and you won't have to keep buying things over and over again, and shoes will really elevate your look. Another habit of a stylish woman is knowing how to mix high-end items with low-end items. And when I say that, I mean, like, you ever met a girl where she might have on like a designer jacket or whatever, the jacket may be like thousands of dollars, and then she might have on a Target top underneath and you would never know the difference. So that's what I mean by high and low. There is definitely an art to mixing high-end items with low-end items and nobody telling the difference. That is something that you have to play around with and get used to and make it your own, because like it's really a science behind that. I think the biggest key to making this happen is to make sure your anchor item is super high quality. Now, I didn't say expensive, I said quality. For example, I consider this blazer that I have on my anchor piece for today, because it's basically, you know, the outer piece that you're gonna look at the most, right? I make sure that those items, all of my blazers, are quality pieces. I like Veronica Beard, I like Zara blazers. I really mix it up. Blazers are like my staple anchor piece, right? So I really like to invest in that. I don't want a cheap blazer that looks faded, or the quality on the tweed is not there, because child, I love a good tweed blazer, okay? I think I was born with a tweed blazer and a brooch on, okay? But that's another story. So just learning how to mix and match and play around with different things and make everything just look exquisite is definitely an art, and it's definitely a habit of a well-stylish woman. Another habit of a stylish woman is definitely investing in basics. And I cannot say this enough, and I really mean investing in basics, right? Please stop buying basics. And when I say basics, I mean like, you know, t-shirts, your layering pieces, your t-shirts, your tank tops, those type of things. Stop buying cheap basics. And I'm gonna tell you why. And please listen, because I know you're gonna spend a little bit more in the beginning, but at the end you're gonna save, because cheap basics, a lot of times you can see through the basics. They don't look quality. It's just, I don't know, I don't like it. It just doesn't look good. And then they fade really fast. So then you look up at the end of that season, you're done with those basics. You can't wear them anymore because they're dingy. The shape, the shape too. Let's get into the shape, because they don't have any shape or structure. Anything that's super cheap, y'all, trust me, like, look, I'm a boutique owner and I love fabrics, and I can always tell when something is super cheap. Go to Target and get you some basics, but investing in quality basics is gonna go a long way. Another habit of a stylish woman is that, baby, she just gets dressed. She doesn't need like a special occasion to get dressed, or she's going out to dinner with her friends so she gets dressed. She just wakes up, she finds something she loves to put on, and she just gets dressed. We got to get in the habit of just dressing up every day. We don't need a special occasion. Girl, life is a special occasion. Waking up and breathing is literally a special occasion. I'm not even being funny. But a stylish woman, she just gets dressed. She doesn't wait for anything special, because she is special. On this channel, I'm always talking about fashion because I love to give you guys tips and make you guys feel good through fashion, because I just feel like how we present ourselves in the world is like so important, because it's really how we feel about ourselves. How you present yourself is like literally how you mentally feel about yourself, and that's so important that like I build you guys self-confidence, right? I just want everybody to like celebrate ourselves and feel good. On this channel, y'all know I give you guys behind the scenes of Shop 500. I do blogs, give you style tips, and you know, travel a little bit and show you some lifestyle. If that's kind of content you want, you know, be a part of my community. But that's what I do over here. Fashion is not superficial for me. It's really self-expression, and you know, how I present myself to you guys, how I present myself to the world. And I just want you guys to feel good. I want you to wake up every day, conquer the day, and enjoy the day, and just, girl, look damn good doing it. So if you like the content on my channels today, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notifications. And I gotta go because look, as I was sitting here, they started fighting at Church's Chicken across the street. It's never a dull moment. I think this is part 2 from last week because they was fighting over there. I'm telling y'all. So I gotta go because I'm nosy and I wanna, they called the police, and I gotta go see what they was over there doing. But anyway, if you like this channel, you like my content, binge it, watch another video, and I'll see y'all for more tips, lifestyle, beauty, and fashion. Love y'all. Bye. I gotta go.